want me to go around and get pictures of the groups?
For the second or first one.
The skull Australopithecus afarensis. Next we have Australopithecus africanus. Next we have Australopithecus robustus. And then lastly, we have Australopithecus boise. It's a big one. Next we have Homo habilis. It's quite tiny compared to our last one. Homo habilis. Next we have Homo ergaster. Oops. I'll show you the jaw first. See if I can mount this guy back on with one hand. Not really. Oh, maybe. I think he's got an underbite. Not quite a good mounting. Alright, here we have Homo erectus. Hopefully you know what that Latin species name is telling you. Look at those pearls. Notice that nice foramen magnum right there, right in the middle. Oh, that guy stands up really nicely. Great set of teeth. They're nicely preserved. Notice the brow ridge. These orbitals. Alright, these are the orbitals. But notice it's still a fairly small brain case. All right. Okay, Homo heidelbergensis. Okay. Look at those beautiful suture lines. Wow. All right. Next we have Homo neanderthalis. Neanderthalensis. Oop. Oh, there we go. Let me do this before guy starts falling apart. Notice the vastly enlarged brain case. Notice the difference in the brow ridge now too, right here. All right, oh jeez, this guy's getting big. All right, let's look at the underside. Look at that foramen magnum right there, right in the middle. Those teeth. Teeth are definitely changing shape too. Look at the jaw. I'm not sure why it's not focusing on the jaw here for you guys. It's being temperamental with the sunlight. There we go. Interesting molars here. If you remember in the earlier video, there were a couple of the fossilized teeth that looked really awesome. Teeth are a great indicator of overall health through the lifetime of an organism. The better your teeth are, the better your diet has been throughout the entire health. All right, Homo sapiens sapiens. This is Cro-Magnon. Beautiful looking specimen. When you go to anatomy, or if you guys move on to anatomy, you might even confuse this guy for us. Notice that foramen magnum right there. Also some nice sutures here. Nice round brown brain case. Unfortunately missing his teeth. Would have been nice to see his teeth or her teeth. I have no idea. All right, now we're going to look at modern human. Notice the eye, the orbits, generic looking teeth. I'm going to hold up this whole thing. There's the foramen magnum. Now if you've gotten this far, the foramen magnum is where the spinal cord comes up, flares out into the brainstem and then into the brain. See how the jaw hooks on into the skull. You see a very large brain case, especially compared to the size of the eyes. So these are the orbits again. Clearly this dude's already missing a piece of his bone. I'm going to grab Cro-Magnon here. I want you to see the difference between these two guys. Notice the size of the orbits. Notice the orientation. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to... can I take his jaw off? I can't take his jaw off. That's too bad. Try to imagine Cro-Magnon with a jaw like this. So he'd be sitting like this, okay? Roughly. Give you a perspective. Notice the shape of the eyes, the size of the orbits, the location. Of all these bones. All right. You can see how things have evolved. All right. Now lastly, we're going to look at gorilla. That is a wild looking animal, isn't it? I mean, not just wild because it's falling apart, but those are some incredible looking, oh jeez, incredible looking teeth. Come on. My last lab messed this up. So it's a little bit crooked here, but I'll pick him up just the same way I did all the other ones, but I want to get a full video. Now you see a nice line of them too. Okay, all right, I'll put my hand on this guy so you can see how big it really is, okay? See the skull plates? Almost looks like a triceratops, kind of cool. Those gigantic teeth. You see his foramen magnum, right? You see how it's not a perfect circular hole? And in fact, it's tilted. Consider why it's tilted. Think about how a gorilla walks. Okay? That's a very important part of bipedalism for hominids. All right? Notice some of the bones that are missing. Compared to, I mean, bones that are missing compared to the Homo and the Australopithecus. Look at the chewing surfaces of those molars. Yeah. That's an incredible meat eater, isn't it? Nom, 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 nom. Alright, so let's put these guys back together. It's hard to put them back together. And that's what it would look like from the inside. Okay? It's pretty neat, huh? Alright. Alright, so that concludes this. Oh, it keeps falling apart. Alright, that concludes that. If you, like I said, if you missed the lab, go ahead. You've gotten this excellent part from Australopithecus afarensis all the way down to modern day Homo sapiens and then the gorilla. All right, enjoy.